Are your relationship struggles robbing you of your happiness? Not sure what could help? Ritual can help you get answers, learn skills, and heal your connection to your partner. Not long from now, your relationship can be a source of joy, love, and pride. Ritual provides you with the most accessible relationship support with a one-on-one expert session weekly, along with video content to watch together or separately. Ritual is a science-backed service that offers relationship support from experienced clinicians. You can schedule short, focused sessions at times that work for you and your partner. Use the link to get 20% off of your first month subscription of Ritual.
Good morning. And I hope everyone's doing well today. It's absolutely gorgeous. I have to put the phone down on my vent clip because for some reason, my car just gets too hot. Even with the air on, my car gets too hot for the phone. So you got to see me at this angle because my phone is magnetically attached right in front of the air conditioner vent to keep the phone cool. So here are some reasons why. We're going to entitle this one, The Top Reasons Why Women Are Not Winning in Dating and Relationships Right Now. The top reasons why, or we could say, until women check these things, until they get better at, controlling these things or doing this differently, they're not winning. They're not going to get anywhere in this dating and relationship marketplace or landscape. So these are the things that women have got to get under control. These are the reasons why, women are not winning. Number one, the number one thing is basing everything on your feelings or your emotions. It blows my mind that women, technically a smart man, he doesn't even have to convince a woman that he's her Prince Charming. He doesn't even have to lie. He doesn't have to tell her what she wants to hear. He doesn't have to do any of that. All he has to do is actually say less. Oftentimes, I'll even tell men, say less. Stop lying. Stop, weaving these magic tales, because the way women are wired, they will project onto a man what they want him to be. That's why women believe in potential, right? They project onto a man I don't even know him from Adam, but I'm going to believe he's my soulmate. I'm going to believe that all the qualities I want in a man, this man has. And there's nothing that he's done to prove that. But women are incredibly emotional feeling creatures, and they project those feelings onto men, even when the men haven't made them any promises, even when the men haven't told them any lies or weaved any stories or tales. I often tell men, seriously, you are going to say less. You're actually going to say less to a woman, and she's going to make it all up in her mind. The projection and the feelings and the emotions. One of the things that my 81-year-old mother told me 2 weeks ago, she said, Anita, women will never win over men in relationships or dating because of their feelings, because of their emotions. Men have mastered the art of allowing a woman to use her emotions or her feelings, right, to be guided by that. That must be real. So it's just like a woman who thinks, well, if I feel a way about him, if I feel strongly about him, if I feel like he's the one, he must feel that way about me. No. How you feel and how he feels is totally different. Now, that sounds like common sense coming from me sitting here talking to you today, but common sense ain't that common. Number two, a woman's ego. Her ego. I actually had a client sitting in session yesterday tell me that, forget the fact that his other two baby moms, he's really not showing up as a great father. One of the children he doesn't even see. The other child, he's kind of haphazardly. But if I had a baby with him, it would be different. He would show up different. He would be a different person. He would be different. I'm sorry, what? That statement came straight out of your ego. So Why would he do anything different than what he's doing now? Oh, I'm sorry. It's because it's you. It's because it's you, right? Okay. That's a woman's ego. Like, a woman's ego gets her into a whole lot of relationship and dating trouble. A woman who may not look as good as she did when she was 25, and I have several female friends like this right now. They have completely fallen off. And guess what? The falling off has nothing to do with age. So this ain't a cut. This is not a cut. I know women my age that look great. They look amazing. They have maintained themselves and their weight and their status and their beauty very well. It has nothing to do with age. I'm talking about female friends that just have fallen off. They've let themselves go. They've let their weight get out of control. They don't look good. They don't look youthful. They're drinking alcohol. Alcohol will age you faster than Father Time. But that ego has them believing they look like they did at 25. It's like they refuse to look in a real mirror to see you don't look like you did at 25. And the men you pulled at 25 is not the men of today, but you cannot tell them that. Their ego has them believing they're still fine or they're different. Oh, I know he acted up with other women, but it's me. I'm different. He's going to do me different. No, he's not. That's your ego. So a woman's ego, that's number 2. Oh man, I can't make this up. Just this not having good knowledge about men, right? Not having good male nature knowledge. I don't know why women don't want to learn about male nature. I don't know why they don't want to learn about men and talk to men and listen to men and accept what men are telling them, right? Unless a man is telling you something that you know goes against your nature. So for instance, I've had a couple male friends try to convince me, oh, it's not a big deal if we have sex on the first night. Now that I'm not believing. Like, I know better than that, right? So if they're trying to convince me of something that would actually benefit men, that actually would give men the upper hand, yeah, don't believe that. Don't believe that. Any man telling you, oh yeah, you can have sex with a man on the first night, it doesn't matter, we don't look at you differently, that's a lie. Okay, that's a man simply using his influence to lead you in the wrong direction. So hopefully y'all know better than that. But anything else, like my father gave me the game, my uncles gave me the game, my grandfather gave my brothers, my cousins, they gave me the game. They was like, look, you are a family member. We trying to tell you the truth so you don't get the okie doke. So they gave me the truth. Don't sleep with no man on the first night. Don't sleep with no man in the first month. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. That's not going to end well. Like, they're giving me the truth. They're telling me the truth. But listen to men. And there's some things that men are going to tell you that it's going to irk your spirit. It's happened to me where I'm like, ugh. But you know what? I accepted it. I accepted it because, again, it's so different from female nature. It's so different from us. Men will have sex with women they don't like. Like, we can't even comprehend that. Like, ew, what we look like having sex with a man we don't like. Now, there's some women out there that'll have sex with a man they don't like for money. But the average woman is not going to do that. She's not going to have sex with a man she don't like, she don't want, she like, ew, okay? So we don't understand that. We don't understand, the placeholder theory too much, like just being with a man to be with him. Again, there are some women that will do that because they're desperate and they're lonely and they're not used to being alone. So those women, yes, they will do the placeholder where they'll just be with a guy until something better comes along. But most of us, we're like, no, I'm good. I don't want to just be with anybody. I don't want to just, if I don't really want this guy like that, I'm good. I don't need him coming over. I don't need him in my space. That's most women. But there are going to be a lot of things that men are going to tell you, and it's going to irk your spirit. It's going to irk your soul. But I want you to just, dang, that's just how it is. That's just how they are. The last thing I'm going to tell you, because I got to run into an appointment, so this video will, in fact, be short. I got an appointment at 10 o'clock. The last thing I'm going to tell you is women's inability to stick together. their inability to be a cohesive collective consciousness unit, their inability to truly support other women. And I don't mean in the BS way. I can't tell y'all how many female Facebook groups I've been kicked out of. I've been kicked out of female Facebook groups for not being a girl's girl. What does that mean? Oh, keep the delusion going. Keep the BS going. Don't call us on our stupidity. Don't call us on our toxic ways. Keep the BS going. Actually make women in the group, make them believe that their nonsense is working. You know, keep their BS going. I've been kicked out of girls groups for that exact reason. But if we could tell each other the truth, which is what I'm doing right now, if we can be honest with each other and tell each other the truth in love and say, hey, girl, no, the last thing you want to do is go over there and give him head on the first night. That's not going to end well. That's the truth. Or, hey, girl, you don't want to go on this date with this guy you met off of Tinder and you have sex with him on the first night. That's not going to end well. Like, tell women the truth. That is truly being a girl's girl. That is truly supporting women. And here's the other thing. Supporting women looks like, yes, sharing information you have about a man and his nonsense and his foolishness, not because you're hurt, not because you're bitter, but because something actually happened, something bad, and saying, yeah. And then the woman on the other end actually listens. Like, she actually takes it in and says, ooh, yeah, I'm not messing with him. You got women in these groups that are warning women about men, and the women are going and looking for those men. They are going in search of those men, and now they want to date them. What kind of nonsense does that make? Anyway, I can't make this up, y'all. But until women check themselves, until they get stronger, until they have a strategy, until they connect with the part of their rational, logical mind and stop relying on their feelings and their emotions all the time, men will always have the upper hand. And the fact that I see so many men out here that ain't about nothing, ain't doing nothing, ain't got nothing, ain't going nowhere, and they have access to cat, that proves my point right there. The fact that you're giving a man that ain't about nothing, he has access to vagina? Yeah, in what world? In what world would that happen because of women and their feelings and their emotions and a man weaving them a tale and telling them, what they want to hear? And even if they don't, women project their feelings and their emotions onto the man, even if the man don't lie. Women love to talk about how a man changed. He changed. He was so great in the beginning. And then once we got in a relationship, he changed. Boo boo. You projected on him. You projected what you wanted to see on him. And once the hormones and everything went down, and once the honeymoon period was over, the scales fell off of your eyes. That's all that happened. The man didn't change. Stop saying that. He was him. But women and their feelings and their emotions, they project what they want to see onto a man. I've done it. And once the scales fall off my eyes, I'm like, oh my God, this man is not good. This man is not great. This man is not better than me. Like, it's shocking. But we have got to learn how to keep our emotions in check. We've got to learn how to access that other part of our brain, that logical, rational part of our brain. And we got to lead with that. I lead with this until I let my heart into it. I don't lead with my heart. I don't lead with my feelings and my emotions. I lead with this. It got to make sense before I let my heart out to play. So that's the message for today. I had to keep it brief. Have a wonderful day. Please like the video. Please share the video. Please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all. And check out Ritual. If you are an individual or if you're in a couple relationship, I want you to check out Ritual. It's a wonderful app. I'm one of the clinicians on Ritual. You have the opportunity to work with me if you are a couple, but check out Ritual. It is a wonderful, wonderful app, a wonderful service to help you improve your relationship dynamic. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, stay open to love.
If you own a store or a business, you have got to get you one of these. It is called Pear. and you can run over to the link in my bio and get your own today.